to Marlins Way, where we find LoanDepot Park. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Sandy Alcantara. Last year's Cy Young Award winner of the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Digging in, Michael Harris.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
The pitch. Not close with that one. And this one is off and running. And it's 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 2 hits in the game last night.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. That one's in there. That's strike one. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is even. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
That is third. The first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. On to Cooper, and it's a double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning.
Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit back to now. Come hang out with a vehicle. Ride through dirty. Everybody seeing you while I drink my drink. You do your thing. Wake up feeling like you are all confused.
Welcome back. And starting in this one, Spencer Strider. And singing, it's not hard to see. He's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers. ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
John Birdie stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The wind and the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Gene Segura at the plate here. First offering misses the mark. Up the middle. And it gets by him. Luis Ariz stands in.
He's going.
Segura on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one ripped. He makes the grab, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big-time power. And a foul ball.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Garcia raging back towards the wall. Caught right up against the wall. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch, not close.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Second inning here, no score. And that one hammered. Garcia going back some more. That one is gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The center
Singy,
fielder.
you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he deals. In for a strike, 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
One strike.
The 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
3-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Right side, Albies. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward.
Jason
Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And there's a foul ball.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
The 0-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Really aggressive at the plate, and that at bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Sam Hilliard will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That one missed. Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Grounded out his first time up. Harris measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Oh, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. And fouled off. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. At the belt and fires. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 Grand Slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 Grand Slams before their 20. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 1-0.
I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her.
Back here in Miami, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Joey Wendell.
The third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Strider back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Wendell getting the start at 3rd, 32 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And 1-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Nick Fortes. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's in there for strike 1. Righty delivers. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 9th, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Up the middle. Garcia whips it first. Garcia gone on the play. And that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly. They still trail 1-0.
Everybody wanna go different ways. Everybody wanna have different tastes. But we always
Back here at LoanDepot Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson. And a pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's gone. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Austin Riley. He popped out his first time. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. Now 1-1.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
And it is 2-1. Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
In there safely.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Riley on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. That one drifts inside. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the right-hander deals. They say you win. The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. That misses. The count now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Could be extra bases. Riley around second, headed for third. In to score from first, and they lead by 3.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Miami's bullpen with some action. Sixto Sanchez getting loose out there. Cueto warming up as well. Hit hard, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jason Hayward now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Left-hand hitter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 down. Sam Hilliard next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Hilliard.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. A big blow to the home fans. His second of the year. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Sixto Sanchez. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 45, Sixto Sanchez.
Michael Harris, the next to hit, 1 for 2. In the air, out towards right center. Chisholm makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4, John Birdie at the plate.
The shortstop, John.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
First offering, and it just misses.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
In the air, out towards left center. Hilliard makes a nice running catch.
The designated hitter, number 9, Segura.
And at the plate for Miami, Gene Segura, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and miss, and 1-1.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. And that's outside. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies.
Leading off for the Braves.
Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. His meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Cooper hauls it in for the out. Then there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next offering is in the dirt. Swings through that one. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Out front, rip foul. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Murphy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it, though, 6-0. Welcome back. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right-hander kick steals. Fought off foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batter, the first baseman.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 down. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. Braves 6, and the Marlins nothing.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have.
Back here in Miami, top 6, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Ozuna, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a good eye there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all, and they add a run. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Orlando Arcia.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Kicks and fires.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Oh, and 1 now. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Sam Hilliard getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Into left center for a base hit. Arcia coming home. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the lineup flips over. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the plate. It's 10-0.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Steven Oker comes on now.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies, 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runner leads away at second. And ball 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
1-1 now. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Now a fly ball to right center. Chisholm under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Harris on third with 2 out. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Scott up and throwing. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
One ball. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Over to Cooper, third out, and that ends the frame. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and lead 1. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 10 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at LoanDepot Park, leading off Joey Wendell.
The third baseman.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
0-1.
Next offering is down low.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The catcher,
So man aboard, and at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Slapped foul. Nobody out, runner at first. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And the righty deals. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Garcia in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 2-1. And another ball. (3-1) is on the way, and he walked him.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk in the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Birdie in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. Stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. He goes down looking. Next is the designated hitter, Gene Segura. That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And here it comes. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. Segura out in the play. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 10-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And the pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Bounce to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna will hit next.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he deals. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The pitch. Ball one there.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And here is Orlando Arcia.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Inside, and it hit him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And now 2-1. Arcia off of first with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Braves strand 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning spread.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Now into the ball game on defense, Eli White. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 38, Eli White.
Strider back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one the other way. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The other way, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder,
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. That ends the frame. Miami down in order. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
The left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. At the belt and fires. That one missed. And a pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Albies now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. And the Braves go down quietly. But they're still in front 10-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So digging in, Garrett Cooper.
For the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
The pitch. That to right. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Man at first, Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. Swung on, belted. Hayward going back on this one. Looking up, and it hits the base of the wall. And he's got a double.
Had to go a pretty long way for that one towards the foul line, so that was no gimme by any means, but it is a play that needs to be made. Might have been a little concerned with where he was on the field or something, but whatever it was, I know he'd like another shot at it.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. That's in there. That's strike one. Cooper at third. Wendell stands at second. No outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Look, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Abisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Called strike right there. And they're at the knees. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
One down. Runners at second and third. Bounce to the right. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
The batter, number 5.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
So the batting order turns over. John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. Slice down the right side. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just missed. The 1-1. Just off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and one now. 2 aboard. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So now the DH spot, Gene Segura. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. Segura out in the play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 10 and the Marlins 1. New pitcher for the Marlins, JT Shagwah.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Matt Olson.
The pitch. Shagwah, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012.
High school beverages here. Hot day out there. High school beverages. Lemonade.
Kicks and deals.
Hey!
And now 1-2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting, third baseman.
Eli White next up for the Braves.
White.
Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. Now 1-1. And that's a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late. Just off the outside part of the plate. And now 2-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it's filled up. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Chisholm makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Hard of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 10 and the Marlins 1. Pitching change here, Dylan Lee.
Now pitching.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses the mark.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He needed that one.
Now
it's been a tough stretch at the plate
fielder.
lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now, Brian De La Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1. The rise. The lead runner at second. Chisholm on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. First and second here. No outs. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting. The first
and at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Do you think that's just a statement?
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.